As we all know, wireless gaming headsets are super convenient and in my opinion is the #1 way to play video games. But there are two Achilles heels to them. One is the battery life and second is the mic. Here we have the Beyerdynamic MMX 200 who's trying to be the next top dog amongst the $250 price range, but I will say it does have some stiff competition. Let's go ahead and see if this is a worthy addition to your collection. First, let's go ahead and cover what comes in the box. We have a 2-meter long USB-C cable for charging, the wireless dongle that connects through USB-C, and what's really cool is that this dongle works for PC, PS5, and the Nintendo Switch. And man, am I sorry Xbox users, you're gonna go ahead and have to use an additional 3.5mm headphone jack to USB-C cable. We also have the USB-C to USB Type-A adapter, a detachable mic, instructions and manuals, and the MMX 200 itself. So I already have one gripe, and that is that the headset should have come with this USB-C to 3.5mm cable. This cable is actually really important for unlocking some of the features, but we'll go ahead and cover that later. Now let's move on to the features. The headset comes with 40mm drivers, which translates to a nice full sound. I'd say the sound profile focuses more on the highs, which is perfect for video games where you need to hear the footsteps. The soundstage is also decent and I feel like it's very bright, so you can distinguish distances pretty well. But I want to say that I've heard better with my G Pro X's. Also, if you like to have bumping bass, this headset is not going to be your cup of tea, and without a way to adjust the EQ, it lacks that kind of customizability. In my opinion, this is a huge hit to this headset, since it doesn't come with any kind of software. Next, we're going to talk about the type of inputs and modes you can achieve with this headset. Starting off with the control wheel, you can enter two different types of modes, the low latency mode and the augmented reality mode. The low latency mode is the standard mode and it's pretty great. As the name suggests, it has a low latency gaming mode, which is very important when it comes to wireless gaming. Everything was snappy when playing fast-paced games. I'd say Logitech is probably the leader in the wireless latency technology, but the MMX 200 was on par to the G Pro X. If you hold down the control wheel, you enter the augmented reality mode, which is basically a transparency mode. And I was a fan of using this at nighttime when I wanted to be more aware of the sounds around me. I just wish that the headset played an audible noise when it switched, although it is pretty obvious when you're in each mode. The next input we can interact with is the MetaLink switch. If you press the button 3 times, it switches you on over to Bluetooth mode, and if you press it 2 times, it switches you back. We have the 5.3 version of Bluetooth, which is the most recent as of making this video. It works really well with a tablet or a phone and connects right away. I do also take this headset to other rooms of my apartment and I have no cutoff issues, which is great, unlike the InZone H9, which has a lot of these cutouts. Now, the one feature that I wish Beyerdynamic included with this headset is seamless simultaneous Bluetooth. For example, my InZone H9 can connect to my PC via the dongle, and I can also have my iPad connected for looking up walkthroughs and guides, and both audio streams connect into one. With the MMX 200, you can kind of do this, but you need a USB-C to 3.5mm jack cable to have these two audio channels combined, which is a problem because it's not included in the box. It's sold separately. It also turns the headset into a wired connection, defeating the purpose of having it wireless. Now let's talk about the battery life. Thankfully, it's really great. It's rated up to 35 hours, and roughly that's what I got with these. They lasted me at least a week, about 4 hours each day. It's safe to say that this battery life is gonna last you a long time. I just wish there was some sort of interface to actually show the battery percentage, but it's fine because whenever you turn on the headset, it does tell you the battery percentage. We also get USB-C charging, and you can have the headset plugged in with the included cable to charge and still be able to play. Okay, so moving on to the overall build and the comfort of the headset, we have some leatherette ear cups here. So that means it's not gonna wear like real leather, so just be mindful of this. Going with a leatherette option, you have some really great passive noise cancellation. And living in an apartment complex, this is super important to have this kind of noise cancellation. The ear cups are also really nice and plush, and they do have a memory foam inside of them. So that's a very nice feature when you're spending this this kind of money, you really want kind of like that premium feel. Now, playing for a long time with these, I can say for sure this will get very hot on top of your head. But if you have the AC running and you're not really getting up to do any kind of chores, then I don't believe that the heat builds up to that point where you have to take a break every 30 minutes or so. Overall, I've used way worse leatherette ear cups, and this is not amongst one of them. Next is the headband, and if you guys already know some of my headphone reviews, you guys already know I have a big brain certified head, and I can tell you guys that these are definitely big brain certified. And also the clamping force is at a perfect level. I think it's not strong or loose. Another thing is the metal headband is very flexible, so you don't have to worry about this snapping on you. I've already played with this thing a multiple number of times, and I don't really have any kind of concern of it snapping on you whenever you're overextending it. Also, the ear cups are plastic. You can hear that. If I'm using keyboard, keycap type of comparison, these are more like a PBT type of feeling. The only thing is that they do pick up fingerprints, so just be on the lookout for that. A quick alcohol wipe will get rid of these fingerprints easily, so that's a good sign. And the good thing is when these are on your head, they don't really protrude out too much, so that you don't really have to worry about your headset whacking things on the side of you guys. Yeah, it's very nice ear cups, very streamlined, and I do like the look of these things. And speaking about the looks, I think this headset just looks gorgeous. And I know that looks are subjective, but I really am a fan of the all black look, kind of like a minimalist type of look. So if you're like a streamer, I know that looks are a little bit more important when it comes to your headset. Just know that these are very understated and won't take the attention of your audience, and they also will look good in the process. This is the MMX 200 by Beyerdynamic. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. This is the InZone H9 headset by Sony. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. This is the Logitech G Pro X wireless. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. So now let's move on to the verdict. Buy a full price, try it out, wait for a sale, or completely pass. I'm gonna go ahead and give this headset a wait for a sale. Now, while the mic and the battery life are amazing on this headset and a step in the right direction, I think as an overall package at $250 with all the other competitors that are out there, I don't think it's worth the price at $250. I honestly think you're better off waiting for a sale, probably around $200. I think that's the sweet spot. The lack of being able to tweak the headset's EQ profile, not having the simultaneous Bluetooth connectivity without an additional cable, this brings down the overall value of this headset for me. But I also don't think it's a complete pass. I do think that there is a very good value in this headset, and I'm going to be using it for the foreseeable future. But in 2023, we need these features standard on all these type of headsets for this price range. So in short, if you're a PC user or a PS5 user, I can recommend this headset. If you're an Xbox user, just totally pass on it. And fun fact, that whole entire section was filmed with this headset. If you guys are looking for more gaming headset options, go ahead and check out this review I made about the InZone H9. It's also a really great headset for PC and PS5 users, and I also think you guys will really enjoy that review. This is David serving you a little side of tech, and I'll see you in the next video. God bless you guys.